Alright, so today I will be making my predictions for the Champions League. Atletico Madrid vs RB Leipzig. This one was tough to call considering both teams are similar in quality and have players who are still not the finished article. In the last round, Atletico beat Liverpool to progress into the last 8, winning 4-2 on aggregate. Beating Liverpool 1-0 at home and 3-2 away was a surprise for most Liverpool fans. But they wouldn't be where they are now if it wasn't for mistakes from Adrian. Whereas Leipzig demolished Spurs 4-0 on aggregate, in what seems like an eternity ago. Leipzig have had a good run of form running up to this fixture, achieving their highest ever league finish and securing Champions League football. Although Werner has ditched them to play for Chelsea and therefore voided himself for finishing the 1920 campaign for RB in the Champions League, but they still have good talent in the likes of Poulsen and Schick and Olmo to provide the goals. Overall, I think Atletico will edge through against Leipzig. Atalanta vs Paris. This is another very close tie and was another one that is tight to call. Recently Atalanta are on outstanding form and have racked up a ton of goals. Although they can be a bit lapsed in defense at times, the amount of goals they score easily compensates. They have already secured Champions League football again for the second year running, which is a big achievement for this team. Paris, however, have walked the league again, but never really managed to be successful in the Champions League, as they weren't playing when all the other teams in Europe were finishing their leagues, which could leave them out of form and rusty. Mbappe is also injured, which is a real loss to the side. So overall, I think Atalanta will beat Paris. Manchester City vs Lyon. This one is pretty much self-explanatory. Manchester City are really going for the Champions League this year, as they missed out on the league title to Liverpool, and seemed to be on fine form as they ended the Premier League season strongly and knocked out Real Madrid. Lyon had a very good game against a poor Juventus side recently, but they only managed to finish 6th in the league and missed out on qualifying for next season's Champions League. City will knock Lyon out with ease. Barcelona vs Bayern Munich. Barcelona have been on a bad run of form in the league and have an aging squad. They seem to be on the comeback, but this season they have not shown their fans the Barcelona they have known in this decade. Bayern Munich have been outstanding recently, winning the league, winning the DFB Pokal and beating Chelsea 7-1 on aggregate. And if I'm being honest, I don't think there is much stopping them at the moment. Bayern Munich to go through against Barcelona. Semi-finals. Atalanta vs Atletico. This is another tough one to predict. Both teams are on the rise, Atalanta becoming a prominent force in the league and on the European stage, whereas Atletico are on the rebuild to try and get back to their former best. It will be close, as Atalanta's goal threat will be a good matchup for a black and the Atletico defense. But I think Atalanta will edge through against Atletico Madrid. Manchester City vs Bayern Munich. Both teams are real contenders for this season and will be a really good tie to watch. But when you compare both teams and see Manchester City's defence will come up against the likes of Robert Lewandowski and Serge Gnabry, you can't really see Manchester City getting a clean sheet against them. So I think Bayern Munich will win this one. The final. Atalanta vs Bayern Munich. Now we are down to the final two teams, and this one should be a very interesting game. As I have said before in this video, Atalanta are on a great run of form and have scored 98 goals in Serie A this season. but Bayern Munich have much more experienced players that know how to perform in these types of matches when on the other hand a talented don't. So my money is on Bayern. If you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe and share this video.